Mathieu Reynal of France blows his whistle. Fiji to kick off in front of a well-stacked Aviva Stadium and taken straight away by Stuart McCluskey,
who had a good game last week, just probably wasn't playing for the full 80.
I think he might have picked up a knock for T2 last week as well. Tuisui, who's had some thundering performances for London Irish, again in the English Premiership, where Declan Kidney is now the coach, the former Ireland coach, coached them to a Grand Slam. Weathalevu, and on the outside, Weathalevu's got support. They're going to score here on Fiji. Bravo, the flying Fijians at warp speed here. Just 3.5 minutes gone. What a shock for this Irish side.
Unbelievable try. That's what you want to see from Fiji. Lamani there with the dive for no reason, just adding to the celebrations. Great power, fend off and pace.
Great work by Hambosi to keep the ball in play. He was so close to the whitewash there. Caelan Doris, can he roll past?
No, stay
Maui?
back,
He can't. Jeremy Loughman, who played pretty well in that A game at the RDS, and Ireland plough on towards the line.
Vintage.
And they're over this time. They are. Mathieu Reynal signals the score, and it's Nick Timoney, the Ulster flanker, who comes up with the ball, and Ireland get their equalising score.
Super efficiency by Ireland in the 22, and again it's coming off their strong line-out. They rely on their line-out so much to launch off. They do really well. Nick Timoney, key to it here. He breaks off the maul, he makes good yardage, sets it up. Ireland are really controlled and measured when they work through the phases. Treadwell, another player who came out of that summer tour with his name up in lights. He really had a really consistent tour. And great pop there from Tadhg to Timoney. Low body position and leg drive, and a latch on by, I think it was Treadwell again.
Rob Herring, Caelan Doris. Now, can they get the same drive they did on the last maul? It's another penalty for collapsing against Fiji. That's 2 in a row. Looks for Mac Hansen. Gibson Park. Tadhg Furlong moves to that blind side as well. He takes the shorter pop on the open side. Gibson Park, Rob Herring, plenty of green shirts bunched around the hooker.
Push back, offside.
Another offside, another penalty coming Ireland's way. Doris tries to get in, up and over those Fijian defenders. So close again are Ireland, and they get the try, and it comes in similar fashion to the first one from Nick Timoney. The punchy work from close range, and this time it's Kieran Treadwell.
Okay.
And just the strength of him even.
No try.
Treadwell was obviously in a low body position, all his weight was going down, and body with one hand was able to hold that up.
Yeah, so we not try, we will come back to the initial infringement. We have 3 penalty kicks on a row here. Number one, 2 collapsing on a row of the mark, and number 3 clearly offside. So for repeating infringement, the number 3 go out, please. Call the number 3, please.
Yeah, they do struggle with their discipline. They had 3 yellow cards against Scotland last week. They played the last 20 minutes with 14 men. Fiji, their first yellow card came after 80 seconds. Goes to the light blue helmet of Tadhg. Herring at the tail, fishing for the ball. It's a massive green armadillo. Mac Hansen comes in, so does Stuart McCluskey to drive that green beast over the line. There's nothing Fiji can do to stop that. Nick Timoney already has 2 tries to his name.
Yeah, again, great line out, take, set it up well. The backs noticed that they needed a little bit of help. Just see it here. Perfect time and throw jump. Set it up, they don't block at the front, they allow access for Byrne to be sacked. Great control at the back. Always get a bit nervous when backs start joining mauls. We've seen it before with Ireland, they've been penalised, but that's perfect from McCluskey and Hansen, just giving it that extra nudge over the line. 2 tries for Timoney already.
Smoothly moved on, and now Carberry.
No, play on.
And the ball ricochets away, and Timoney looking for a hat-trick. Herring, Kieran Treadwell, doubles back against the grain of that Fijian drifting defence. Here's Lockman, Carberry, Jimmy O'Brien getting close. Did he make a second movement there? No, he didn't. The try is scored by Bobby Balakoon of Ulster. Had hardly any opportunity at all last week against the Springboks, but he'd no one to beat there. The Fijian defenders all sucked in tight with a man in the bin.
Great transition from defence into attack by Ireland. Huge hit here from Timoney on Bodia. Helped by Doris, dislodges the ball. Hands, there was a couple of hands from Lockman. This is brilliant from Jimmy O'Brien.
What do you want me to check?
Whether it's a double movement or not, I don't think so from that. Lockman here, brilliant hands. Slicing through O'Brien. He was brilliant last week when he came on in the centre. Does he take a little extra crawl there?
I see that at the momentum. He's not tackled. I see that at the momentum.
So a try for Robert Balakoon, another player who scored a try in his debut against the United States. He scored 14 tries
Mitchell,
in the
I think you should just sign this one off and just have
games in the URC. So he has been prolific.
Time off. Okay.
And we're going to have another TMO check.
I think it's the
Mitchell,
check on O'Brien.
I want you to watch the actions of 15 Green after he's tackled on the ground and the attempt to crawl.
It looks suspicious live. To me, anyway. Does he crawl here?
Yes,
he does.
But so put it first of all, he's not tackled. Okay.
Not held, says Reynal.
Are you comfortable with him crawling on the ground?
It's not clear and obvious. He's not tackled and he's held by a player. The second player, the set in white, held him and pulled him back. So it's a 50. It's not a clear one for me. Here at this moment, the white, there is a momentum and the white pull him back. Are you happy with that?
Yes, I am happy.
So I don't have a clear end of use situation here. For me, it's a 50-51.
Cool. Stick with your on-field decision.
Okay, I stick with the on-field decision.
You could see it going either way. Like as you said, on initial look, it looked like he moved. I thought he crawled, but
no mucking about from Fiji, and why would they? This Fijian side, who took the lead in this game, scoring the opening try. A little bit of a shock first few minutes for this Irish team, but then they bounce back. Nick Timoney with 2 tries included there, and at half-time here in Dublin, it's Ireland who lead Fiji by 21 points to 10. Vola is back in the pocket. Here he goes.
Stop, Fiji, stop!
With the clearance, but it's going to go straight down the throat of Gibson Park, who finds Jimmy O'Brien with a sucks around the ankles. Mac Hansen was outside. He's not a pace out there. He does use Hansen eventually. Brought down by Matavesi. Ireland a quick clear out here. Lockman again,
outside,
that little tip on. Carberry for Balakoon. Can't get away. Gibson Park is there.
Coming up now, Matthew.
First replay does not look good at all.
he was never trying to wrap that right arm. He was leading with the shoulder. So, the arm was tucked in behind.
No arm cycle. With speed, clear red contact, reckless. So.
And it's Kuru Volley of the Fijian Drua Super Rugby side, who feeds this scrummage. Ireland wheel it, they win the penalty.
Advantage.
Craig Casey, they must score here. Simple as you like for Mac Hansen. Fiji down to 13 men, and my goodness, couldn't you tell there were acres of space there for Ireland to exploit.
Casey spots the gap really well down the blind side. Penalty advantage, not needed. Great pass out to Hansen.
Kuru Volley. Man Vola. And oh, brilliant little offload there from Tuithubu. And Wainakolo goes through and gets support. What a line that was by Kuru Volley. A classic teat line from a scrum half, being in the right place at the right time to receive the try-scoring pass.
Super work from Wainakolo. Unbelievably, gets his hands free in tackle.
Okay.
He makes that break. And just brilliant support line. just rides this really well, gets the ball away. Brilliant work off his wing, Moini Loco. Oh, what an offload there.
Tagburn getting closer. Absorbing a lot of heat now, are Fiji. Ireland about a metre short, heaving for a line. Huffing and puffing and eventually breaking down that line of Fijian defenders. And Cian Healy, at 35 years of age, seems to hardly have the strength to get off his knee. What a warrior he's been for Ireland.
Really controlled, composed attack from Ireland. Great carry here by Deegan. The pass from Timoney, he just drives through. Support. I don't know whether Sheen should have been pulled for being off his feet there at that ruck. They pick and go, work through the phases. And then the power from Healy here. He rides the initial stop well, he gets underneath and he drives over the line. Figure out how to defend the way they're playing, so they've got to keep evolving.
Well, big day for Jack Crowley to make his debut, as did Cian Prendergast as well. And Jeremy Loughman, who started at Loosehead, 2 new caps off the bench. Ireland job is done here at the Aviva Stadium. So it's the expected victory for Ireland against Fiji. The final score at the Aviva Stadium in Dublin, Ireland 35, Fiji 17.